Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and welcome back to the Coin Channel. This video, we will open up a mysterious package that I received in the mail from Amazon. I ordered a brand new item and it will make my videos much better. Here's a hint. If we look on the side, you can see we have a battery warning label. So that might give some ideas about what potentially might be in here. Let's just go ahead and open it up and figure out what it is. Okay, we got both sides freed. Let's go ahead and open it from the top now. Okay, and I have my computer on for a reason, and we'll figure out just exactly why in just a second. Opening it up here, got any ideas? Seeing that right there? It's looking pretty cool. Let's see if you guessed digital microscope. You are correct. We have ourselves a microscope. So now we can actually get some good videos of coins and pictures as well. Now, let's just go ahead and take a look here. We've got an application here, hobby, medicine, engineering, production, education, whatever. You know, it gives us our specs here. Pretty cool. So this has some adjustable illumination as well as a 12 magnitude, I guess, image resolution. Don't really know exactly how trustworthy this information is, but still, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Numismatics, definitely. Integrated circuits, microprinting, very cool. I definitely will have a use for this for my other channel, just to get some close-up shots and observations of the microcosm. Wow. So close-up pictures of like biology and cells and stuff. Now keep in mind, this isn't actually a microscope. This is more like a glorified camera that has a lot more things to it to make it a little more like a microscope. So yeah, let's just go ahead and open it up here. Now what really got me interested is the fact that we have adjustable LEDs as well as a real flat surface. So I'm going to probably put a piece of cloth down to have a black background just to make it a little more clear. We also have a nice sized LCD screen, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, 7-inch display. That was like pretty much the selling point, and none of the reviews seem to be too bad. So yeah, 8 LED lights and external professional supplementary lamp. We'll just see how professional that is. Alrighty, so opening it up here. Yeah, and now this is pretty cool. So they give a registration thing at a Amazon gift card. That's pretty cool. Usually they give you like, please give us a 5-star review and we'll give you a gift card. No, this is actually a registration, like register it and you get a gift card. So that's pretty cool. $15 discount. I will take that. We have a piece of foam and we got a lot of things here. So let's just go ahead and unbox it here. So something I also thought was really good is we have a remote control to take pictures so you don't have to worry about shaking the camera or anything. So I thought that was pretty cool. We got a nice little elastic, stretchy little cable there. And it looks like it has video footage going through there and power going through there. So it's powered with audio. I don't know, but definitely pretty cool. It's got both sides of the trade there. Look at this. This is a plastic stand or base for the, I guess, the unit here. Moving on, we will lift up this container and ourselves our screen as well as our lens there. So that's pretty nice. And it's nice that they actually use a screen protector too. So very well packaged. A really nice construction too, I think. We have a power there, magnification, I guess, picture, So you can still take photos directly with the buttons, but you risk causing vibrations and making it all look bad. I guess this is navigations from viewing your photos. That's my guess. We have our DC5 bolt connector probably for this thing here. TF card, so it looks like there's a option for a SD card. That's pretty cool. Key probably for the keyboard, which is just this guy, as well as our contrast button probably. Yeah, brightness adjustment. Pretty cool. On the side, nothing. On top, nothing. The base just has the buttons, and of course our nice LEDs. Look at that, we got 8 of them. So that's pretty good. So feels solid. Doesn't feel very flimsy. A very nice piece of kit. Now, something I also thought was really nice is they actually gave a free memory card. I don't know exactly how reliable this is, but I'm not really going to be saving much information to this card anyway. Still, it's a nice thing. The high performance choice for digital image capture and storage. Perfect English, nice. Plug and play, supports Windows, Mac OS. For digital cameras, cellular phones, GPS, MP3 players, and PDAs. This is dead. That's dead. Aside from smartphones. MP3 players are also dead. I mean, people still use them, but like mainstream wise. That's pretty funny. Anyway, I don't know how conformity Europe that is, or how FCC that is, but 100% tested. Look at the weird spacing there. Tech apostrophe support. No judging at all. I just think it's funny. Anyway, look at that. It's kind of interesting. We got the full size outline there and also the mini size. So interesting. They call it a memory card, but this is a TF card. Weird. Anyway, let's put this to the side here and take a look at the base unit. Okay, it looks like we have a view of the electronics there. So it looks like this is what we screw on here. Okay, putting this to the side. Let's see what else we got here. We got our stand, of course. So let's pull this out of its styrofoam and take a look at this. Ooh, it's very oily. Anyway, not bad. So this is probably what we attach this to. So this slides in and then gets secured with those bolts. Looks like it's adjustable, so we can actually use this little screw and just twist it and change its height, which is nice. It's not just a release, pull down, you know. It's actually like a proper track, which is a really, really nice build quality. I mean, this thing was about $100, so I thought, you know, it has to be a little better than the others, but yeah, really happy about this so far, construction-wise. The base here, of course, unscrews, so it's really nice everything unscrews, and it looks like this base will connect to this here. So we just kind of screw that in. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. It's a real small guy too. I was expecting it to be bigger than this, but that's okay. Is it going to screw in for us? Yeah, it's screwing in. Good. It's very greasy, like I said. So it looks like even if it can't screw in all the way, you can use the little adjustable screw to kind of hold it in place. Very nice. Yeah, it's nice and sturdy too. So there's our base here. I have no idea what this rubber band is for. We'll put this guy to the side just in case we need it. So that's our base. We're going to put this here. Yeah, it's really cute. It's nice and small. Now, I really like these little lights here. We can actually adjust where they are so we don't have to, if there's like an issue with shadowing, we can just kind of adjust them. And if we don't need it, we can always just tilt it away and light something else, light a wall. Let's take a look at this here. Okay, it looks like we got calibration ruler, so we can adjust where the information is. So that's pretty cool. Round shaped particle diameter measuring tape. I mean, anyway, if anything, it's a nice little ruler. I like to use metric, so maybe I can find use out of this, or maybe we need to use this for setup. I don't know. But we'll put this here. Okay, so let's move on here. What we have appears to be a mini disc. I've never seen something this small before. This almost reminds me of the PlayStation Portable media discs they used to use. Wow, that's interesting. Do not put in direct sunlight for a prolonged period, so got a cute winking panda there. Okay, nice. That very official looking compact disc logo there. Speed. Anyway, let's put this guy back in. Take a look at this later. Probably don't need it. We can just use the software, the manual with probably perfect English. Anyway, looks like this is a cable that we will use to connect our microscope to, because yes, we need a big screen, a display to use this, so that's okay. We have one nearby at all times. And it's nice too, it's nice and small, so it's portable, so we can bring it around and stuff. Very nice. I'm going to put this to the side here. Digital Microscope 9. What happened to the other 8 before, Mr. Microscope? What did you do to him? Anyway, looks like we got Chinese. Some of it looks Japanese because it uses some of the kanjis, so stolen from Chinese, but nothing I can understand. But the good part is we can see a little bit of the interface there. We'll look at that in a bit. Flip it over. Portable Microscope Instruction Manual. Thank you for choosing to use this product. Please read this manual carefully before use. Okay, so it just tells you everything what they do. Very nice. Circuit board inspection, repair, textile inspection, blah, blah, blah. Pretty cool. Skin inspection. We're going to inspect some skin. Jewelry, antique appraisal, coin appraisal, reading assistance, hobbies, etc. Okay, fair enough. Full featured, clear imaging, exquisite workmanship. Wow. Well, I mean, I got to say, it is pretty nicely built. I don't know if it's exquisite, but I'm not complaining. LED fill light, replaceable external battery. That's nice. Replaceable external battery. Very, very good. So it looks like the back here probably has the battery door. Yeah, would you look at that? We got a really nice, I guess it's a lithium polymer LP. 2000 milliamp hour, 3.7 volts. Not bad. Cool. It's actually replaceable. That's a really nice thing, and I can actually see the ratings on it, so pretty cool. Yeah, that's a really nice thing. It's actually replaceable. So I was expecting, like, when it dies, you can't use it anymore. No, you can actually keep using it. That's a really, really nice thing. Definitely keep it for a long time, as long as the software doesn't stop working. Okay, let's put this away, and let's get to assembling this bad boy. Very, very cool. Rah! We got it everywhere. Yeah. Okay. And let's see. So this guy, my guess for this thing is it's probably a stand for a coin of some kind, maybe to reduce glare or something. I have no idea. But we probably put that there, and then we can look at it. I don't know. I probably won't be using that very much. But still, it's a nice option. Now let's just go ahead and probably put this thing right back on here. Let's actually take a look, though, at the stand here. I think this probably just has some power, because I saw a circuit board and also some lights. Yeah, we got ourselves a little connector there. So let's go ahead and plug this guy in. So this cabling, just a typical micro USB. Let's go ahead and plug this guy in. Yep. Looks like that did the trick. Very interesting thing. And I think there's a little brightness adjuster in the back that we can adjust the brightness. That's pretty cool. So we can turn it all the way down if we want to, or just unplug it. So I'll probably keep it at a low brightness. Just keep it unplugged because I don't need the lighting for now. We're just getting this started here. It's like once you put it in, you can't take it out. Oh man, I'm probably gonna have to keep that plugged in the back just because it's so tight. We're gonna keep this on for a while just to make sure it doesn't break. So we're gonna go ahead and loosen these bolts a little bit to fully allow us to go all the way in. And yeah, that's nice. And we just tighten these screws in. Let's go ahead and plug in our goodies. That is that. Very cool. Okay, the weird thing is that they have it plugged backwards, so the front is actually in the back, which is not the best design, I gotta admit. It should be the other way around, but probably the way it's situated, the circuit board's probably facing backwards. I don't know. It's pretty weird, but it is charging. So I'm gonna let that charge and check it out in a bit. Let's just go ahead and add the card in here before we forget. It's really nice that they provide a little memory card. 32GB one too. I don't know if that's completely true, but hey, it ain't too bad. We're going to insert the card here. There we go. And yeah, now we are pretty much set to go. Alrighty, so it is tomorrow morning, and we will now go ahead and take a look and see just how this particular microscope works. Now, something I did look into a little more about this little piece of plastic here, which I think is really interesting. So, of course, it's not going to focus because it's transparent, but this is actually a microscope calibration ruler. So what this will do is it has different types of measurements on it. You can actually see that square is actually a very fine grid that you really can't see at the naked eye, but with the microscope we can apparently be able to tell. We also got a basic ruler here, so we can take a look at that in a minute once we get to actually turning this thing on. Now, I did look into a little more detail about this 1-year free warranty thing. I was thinking it's probably no surveys or anything, but it turns out that this thing is actually pure garbage. Because what they will ask is they'll ask for your order number, but then they also ask for you to leave a positive review. And who knows if they'll ever actually give you that gift card. So pretty much it's a junk thing. And this thing, screw the warranty. I have my Amazon return policy, so this guy's going to go to the trash because it's just a scam. That's what you get with these Chinese companies, unfortunately. There's a little button, and we're just going to press it. There we are. Okay, as you can see, very blurry. But I think if we twist this knob, it'll adjust. Yeah, look at that. Of course, the lighting's a little odd, but we can, of course, change the lighting whenever we want to with a little adjustment knob. So we can change the brightness however we want. I think we can even turn it off too. And let's go ahead and take a look at this little calibration card here. Very nice. Let's see if we can turn off that. There's lights there. Yeah, that looks better. Just have a little note card here. Let's put this guy under. See if we can view that grid a little better. Yeah. Wow. That is a really good detail. So you can actually see that it is in fact a grid that is normally not visible to the naked eye. Very, very cool. So, yeah, I'm very happy about that. It's very easy to see and the picture's nice and crisp. But you know what? While I was waiting for it to charge, I decided I might as well try and get the software working because it connects to your computer and see if it works. So we have our high view application. They just gave a little instructional guide. And let's go ahead and take a look at the big screen and see if we get a nice picture. Okay, now all that we have to do is take our cable and plug it in to the computer. Okay, So now it is charging, which is why you see that red light there. Let's go ahead and see about getting this guy on. And you can tell we have a menu up now. So we're going to go ahead and go to PC camera and then hit the OK button. PC camera. My guess is that we can now click on this button maybe in the corner, open a microscope. It looks like it is showing up general UVC, so that's probably what it is. I'm going to go ahead and hit open. Hey, okay. So now we have a pretty nice view of the camera. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we got the grids, and we can actually see a nice bright picture. So it looks like the image does cut off some of it, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. But look at that, very clear. 1948 Roosevelt, silver dime. You can see quite a bit of detail here, which I think is great. If we look at the back, yeah, we can take a look and we can see a really good picture. Let's see if we can try to get a close-up shot, which we're just going to zoom in a bit. Wow, that's really cool. It's a very good picture. And I looked at some of the other cameras and they all really seem to be very basic with their image quality, but this is just really popping. Look at that. It's a little inconvenient that the camera won't go all the way up, but it is what it is, I guess. I won't be able to really take good full photos, but still a really nice unit, and I'm still glad I got it because I can at least get really good close-up footage when I want to examine a piece in more detail. I'm just really glad I got this thing. So it looks like if we don't use a metallic surface, I don't need to worry about the glare of the lights, which is a really nice thing. But let's go ahead and take a look at, yeah, this pattern. Really nice design, and I love seeing it. We're going to go ahead and disconnect the connection to the camera. And now we have a nice shot of the display, and you can tell it's frozen because there's no more connection, but that's fine. We can just go ahead and close this out. You can see they include a little timer there. And I think now that we are connected directly from the microscope, we can actually use the remote control. Take a closer look here. We can actually use our camera and take some photos. So let's try that out. Hold on. It looks like it just took a picture. So what we can do is we can view, I guess with the arrow key, with the little play button looking thing. I think we can view our photos. Let's see, menu, delete, here it is. So we can go ahead and hit the delete button. We just hit the OK. Delete current. Confirm. No file. So it looks like it saves the photos we take on our scope using the PC viewer separately than here. So if you are running low on space in your SD card, you can probably just use the computer connection. I don't know how you can take it, but still a pretty cool little option. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to the, yeah, there we go. So it looks like there's two options for taking photos. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can take a picture with this option. Oh, it's a video. So this lets us kind of move it around here. Very nice. So then we hit the OK. And I guess that just saves it. So let's go to our gallery again. And you can see there's our AVI file. And there's a little OK, and hit the OK button to start the video because there's a little play button. So we hit the OK. And it is playing right now. Yeah, there we go. You can actually see what I was doing there. You can always see the timer in the corner. Interesting. So if we go ahead and hit the M button, we can delete it. Hit the OK, delete current, and then you can of course hit confirm, and no file. Very interesting. Yeah, it seems to be a pretty reliable way to get some photos. I'll pretty much be done. And there's only one more thing I want to check out. I have this little gold ring. That's a pretty nice one. Let's see if I could try to see the hallmarks on this ring, because I've always had an issue with it, trying to see what that says, because it's just such a fine detail, and it's a lot more difficult than other rings I've seen. So there's a little bit of a line there and a C. So I can see the C fine, but I can't see the hallmarks. So let's see if we can try to get a nice view of the ring. Looks like 14 karat 585. I would never be able to see that. I'm very, very happy with this, and I am really glad I have one. I finally have a microscope after many years of not using one. I'm so glad I actually have it, so I'm really thankful about that. What we're going to try to do is we're going to... Oh, we can change the date and time from here. Nice. And automatic shutdown, we can change that too. Let's change that to... we can change it to 5 minutes, because I think that's good enough. So hit OK. Now we have screen protection. I don't know what this is. We hit OK. Screen protection, I guess that just prevents it from showing any ghosting. So we're going to change that to 5 minutes as well. And we can change the language too. Let's see what we got here. So we got English, Portuguese, simplified Chinese, Japanese, French, German, Korean, Italian. We got a lot of options here. Very nice. So we got 12 different languages to choose from. That's pretty cool. We're just going to keep it at English. And let's change the date and time to it, the correct time. So it's 2021. Okay. And then it is May the 20th. We'll see when this video actually gets uploaded. So May the 20th, 2021. And it is not 4 in the afternoon. It is 11:32. We're just going to go ahead and put it 1 minute ahead. Better to be ahead than behind. So we're going to hit the M. And yeah, so that's pretty much fixing all the settings, which is nice. Very happy about that. We can see a nice battery indicator in the corner. One last thing I do want to look at is the protection mode. So if we go back to our mode button again, we can do protection. And what this will allow us to do is protect certain videos so that when you do a mass deletion, you keep some of it. So if we hit the protection, which is a really common thing with cameras, we just hit the OK button and then lock current. So we just hit that, OK. Confirm. It's nice that they do confirmations, and you can see a little key in the corner. But if we look at the other thing, it's not there. So now let's just go ahead and go to the protected one and hit mode again, delete, and then we can go ahead and do delete all. Confirm. You can see that this video is still here, but it doesn't show any others. So we essentially deleted everything except this locked one. So what we can now do is we can go to mode again, and then we can go to protection, and then hit OK, and then unlock current because it's locked, and we can confirm, and now there's no more key. So now if we go to mode, delete, delete all, confirm, you can tell now it says no file. So that's a really nice feature, and pretty happy about that. And you can already see the battery is already starting to run out a little bit. So there's not too much battery power in this thing. So it's really not made for hours and hours of work, but it's still pretty cool. And I think if we have this guy plugged in to the charger, we can actually keep this guy constantly on power. Hit OK. And now we can tell it's charging. So that's a really nice feature. I really don't understand what's up with that power light. They call it a light hole in the manual, but it just kind of flashes, and I guess that just means it's on, but it's charging. I don't know, but that red light will turn green once it charges. So that's a real nice thing. And if we take a look at the manual, one last thing I think is kind of funny is it says counterfeit basic information. So I don't know what they're trying to say, but you know, it's just basic information there. And yeah, this thing has a lot of information in it just for the basic operation. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show, and I'm very excited to use this microscope, and I hope you enjoy some better footage and close-up shots of coins that I find interesting. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around and watching all my content, and I hope you enjoy my work and any new content that will be coming out in the future. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope you have an awesome day.